So the next type of division is multiple fission in Plasmodium. Just now we have seen about the binary fission in amoeba, and the second one is the multiple fission in the Plasmodium. What happens in this case? In this case, the Plasmodium is a body in which so many nuclei were present inside it. During the favorable condition, these nuclei divides inside this cyst. So this is the cyst or the outer wall, and these are the nuclei. So during the favorable condition, these nuclei will divide, go on continuously inside the cyst, and when the favorable conditions come, this cyst break down, and so many nuclei they will come outside from this cyst, opening this cyst. So this is known as the multiple fission in the Plasmodium. So from a single parent body, if so many organisms has been formed, then it is said to be the multiple fission. Here it is also immortal because the parent body will remain as such, and from the parent body so many nuclei has been formed and so many offsprings has been produced. Now the next kind of the division is known as the budding. As I have told you earlier, that budding means what? The budding means an external outgrowth or the internal outgrowth that will form in the parent body, and these outgrowth they act as the parent body. So budding, if we will go on this particular topic, then it is of two types. The first one is known as the exogenous budding, and the second one is known as the endogenous budding. So exogenous budding means what? If the small outgrowth will come from the parent body at the external side of the parent body, where at the external body of the parent body, it is known as the exogenous budding. And the example of this exogenous budding will be the budding in the yeast, that I have told you earlier, budding in the yeast and budding in the hydra. So as you have seen that budding in the yeast is there, this is the yeast. If it is the yeast, the small outgrowth will come out in the body of the yeast. So this small outgrowth is known as the bud. During the favorable condition, what happens? This bud detaches out from the parent body and it will act as the new offspring. So this is known as the exogenous budding. So in the case of the bud, the chain budding will be there, and the buds they will detaches out from the parent body and they will form a new organism. What happens in the case of the hydra? Hydra, it will remain attached with the substratum. If this body of the hydra, these are the tentacles of the hydra, and these tentacles during the bud formation or during the reproduction case, the bud or the outgrowth will takes place in the body of the hydra. And what happens during the favorable condition, this bud of the hydra, it will fall down on a suitable substratum, and later on it will develop into a new hydra. So these are the examples of the exogenous budding. Exo means the external outgrowth that will take place on the body of the parent organism, either it may be hydra or the yeast. Now in the case of endogenous budding, what happens? The formation of gemmules. The formation of gemmules will take place. You can either say it gemmule. So the formation of the gemmule will take place, and it is better seen in the freshwater spongilla. So in the freshwater spongilla, this gemmule formation will take place. What happens during this bud formation? It will, if it is the body of the spongilla, this is the outer growth, and here the formation of the bud will take place inside this spongilla. And what happens during this gemmule formation? If we take an overview of this gemmule, then this is the body of the gemmule, and here there will be the cells that will form inside this body. So this gemule formation will be takes place, and these gemules will be surrounded by the material, and this material will be the mucilaginous material that can protect this gemule. So inside this gemule, the spicules will be there like this. These are the spicules, and what happens during the formation of the bud or during the favorable condition, through this opening, these buds will come out and they will act as the new organism. So this is the gemule that will take place in the spongilla, which is a freshwater organism. So this is the another kind of the budding, and this is known as the exogenous buddings. These are the spicules which were present inside this gemule, and these are the gemules that can act as the bud during the formation of the gamete. So this is the different kind of the reproduction that will take place in the lower organisms. Now coming up to the next type of the reproduction, the reproduction that will seen in the lower organism will be the fragmentation. Fragmentation. Now you will well aware about this topic, fragmentation. What happens? The fragments of the